And well, we continue to get you the latest on the farmer agitation. It is day 2 of the farmers' protests. They have addressed a press conference a short while ago and said that they are adamant in their march to Delhi. They will continue to push forward towards the national capital until their demands for a legal guarantee on the minimum support price are in fact met. Farmers also demanding loan waiver. There have been one round of talks between the government and the farmer unions. No breakthrough in those talks. The farmers, have already breached the first round of barricades yesterday at the Sambhu border. And as you can see there, drone footage from the Singhu border shows just the kind of security arrangements that have been made. Both sides of the Singhu border have been completely sealed off. There is a 3-kilometer entire stretch of road that has been cordoned off on both sides. For perspective, the Singhu border is the border between Delhi and Chandigarh. This is the border connecting the road that gets out from Delhi towards Chandigarh. Those are visuals from the Tikri border, also another Haryana border that goes towards Rohtak side, and the Jaroda border also, where you can see that there are lots of security vehicles that have gathered. Furthermore, the epicenter of the protest, and those of course visuals from the Ghazipur border this morning, whereas you can see there is heavy barricading. Traffic is being allowed to go past, but heavy barricading and huge security presence leading to several traffic jams on the Ghazipur border as well as on the DND, the Delhi-Noida direct flyway connecting Delhi with Noida. What we're also learning is that these large chunks of cement blocks have been put in place, and in fact at the Sambhu border the farmers have actually picked up some of these cement blocks and just taken them away. But large chunks of the road, if you look at the Ghazipur border, you can see that the road down there is completely shut. Only the flyover is open, leading again, like I said, to traffic jams. But the real epicenter of the protest really is the Sambhu border. Now, this is the border about 200 kilometers from the national capital. The Sambhu border is the epicenter of the protest because farmers from both Punjab and Haryana have gathered at this border. There are kilometer-long queues of tractor trolleys that have lined up at the border, and farmers have come prepared for the long haul. They have come prepared with supplies, with rations, as well as with water tankers. My colleague Sharat Sharma sent us this report from the Sambhu border.
शंभू बॉर्डर पर जो सुरक्षा बलों की तरफ से आंसू गैस के गोले छोड़े जा रहे हैं, उससे कैसे सुरक्षा की जाए, ये उसकी एक वानगी है। ये कोई गोला ना लग जाए, यानी कि जो आंसू गैस के गोले हैं ना लग जाए, उसके लिए यहाँ पर कुछ लगाया हुआ है। नाक में जो गैस जाएगी उससे बचाव के लिए ये साफा बांध लिया है, और खास तौर से आंख बचाने के लिए ये जो है, जो मुझे लगता है कि पहाड़ पे जो लोग जाते हैं वो लगाते हैं, ये वही चीज है। ये धुएं से बचने वास्ते है, आंसू गैस है। यहाँ तो धुएं से बचने के लिए ये है, वो पहाड़ वाला ही है ना, जब वो बर्फ के तूफान चलते हैं उससे बचाने के लिए। तो कल कुछ ज्यादा ही आपको आंसू गैस लग गई है क्या? ना कल भी आप कैंप थे, आज भी कैंप है जी। अच्छा, नहीं कल भी इसी तरह से ही आए थे आप? कल भी ऐसे आए थे। अच्छा, और इसे क्या बोलते हैं, क्या है ये जो आपने कवच पहन रखा है? बुलेट प्रूफ है ये, जैकेट है जी, बुलेट प्रूफ जैकेट है। अच्छा, बुलेट प्रूफ जैकेट, क्रोकोराई शीट कहते हैं, पेपराई शीट, क्रोकोराई शीट। अच्छा, ये कमर और ਛਾਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਕਵਰ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਕਿਸੇ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੋਟੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਦਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਅੱਛਾ, ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਅਗਰ ਡਿੱਗਦੇ ਵੀ ਆ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਇਸ ਦਾ। ਅੱਛਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਮੈਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਾਰ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰ ਚੁੱਕਾ ਹਾਂ। जी तू आ जा, तोबा या पानी आ जा, कोई चक्कर नहीं है, अपन सीधा जाओगे। अच्छा, तो धुआं के बीच में भी ऐसे निकल जाओगे? ऐसे निकल जाओगे। बाकी ਬਾਈ ਦਾ ਪੂਰਾ ਜਨੂਨ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਟਾਈਮ, ਤੇ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਸਾਡੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਪੂਰੀਆਂ ਮਨੋਕਾਮਨਾ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਬੰਦਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਗਾੜੀ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਡਟ ਕੇ ਫਿਰ ਵਾਪਸ ਆਵੇ, ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਪੂਰਾ हमाम जेडी साडी वो नाल अगे बढ़ेगी। और ये गीला भी तो करना होगा आपको, ये है ना? अपने मास्क एक और मास्क भी है। अच्छा, मास्क भी लगा रखा। हां जी, मुंडे अजी कल भी ट्रैक्टर नाल सारे बैरिकेड खिच्चे हैं, पहले सारे बैरिकेड खिच्चे ट्रैक्टर नाल जी। हां जी, जेडे बोरियां पाਉਂਦੇ ਬੰਬ ਜਿਹੜੇ, लेकिन बैरिकेड सुंपे ले वे इन्होंने सारे पट्ट दे किला कुल्ला सब पट्ट दियां, बाकी थोड़े बैरिकेड रह गए, वो भी चक देने जी आज। अच्छा, तो बैरिकेड तोड़ना ही है आज, क्लियर कर देना आज पूरा। अच्छा, क्लियर हो जाएगा।
All right, and now let's get you a live update from Sambhu border. Vishal is back with us on the broadcast. So Vishal, essentially the Sambhu border is where the epicenter of the protest is. Yesterday we saw tear gas being lobbed at protesting farmers. High drama really where you were. And if I'm not mistaken, it was around this time yesterday that tear gas cannons were being fired at farmers. What is the situation today? First round of barricades have been breached. What is the kind of situation that you're seeing on the ground today? Can we expect things to come to a boil once again?
That is right, Rishika. So I will request my cameraman Ashwini to pan across to that youth, couple of youths there. So they are wearing body armor to protect against, any kind of rubber bullets or any tear gas canisters that have been coming from that direction. We are on the Punjab side. On the other side is Haryana. So RAF and CRPF personnel have been firing tear gas canisters since yesterday. Hundreds of them have been fired in this direction. So you can see the youth there, trying to prepare themselves to, go to the border and try to dismantle the second level of defense. There's a heavy security there. A couple of hundred policemen and CRPF people are also there. So they will be at the forefront and in a dangerous situation. A lot of people got injured yesterday. 70 odd is what we are hearing. Got a lot of injuries. Many of them got facial injuries. They were bleeding continuously. Luckily, there are few health camps here on that side. So they were treated. But there are also reports coming in of few people of getting their legs fractured. There's also, you can see here, there's a langar right in front of us. So it's been serving food since the morning to the people who've come here from all across Punjab. It's filled with people, thousands of people right near the border. You can see elderly people right beside me, two elderly gentlemen who have come from Punjab. As far as the situation exactly near the border is concerned, you can see kites flying there. So farmers tell me that they are there to stop the drones from coming in. Yesterday, drones were used to drop in tear gas canisters and also monitor the activity of protesters. So they have sort of been able to stop that. We have not seen drones coming in the last half hour or so. So there's sort of success for the farmers right now. But the main topic remains, farmers are agitating. They are not happy that they haven't heard from the government on, enacting a law that guarantees them MSP. You can see thousands of people here. And there are also other preparations in store. I've seen a couple of JCBs, earth movers on that side. And I've seen a makeshift fan that has been installed in a few tractors. There's one right here. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to see that. There's a couple of things blocking the vision, but there's a fan that's been attached to the back of the tractor. So the objective of that big fan would be that when the tear gas canisters land, they will blow the smoke away from the crowd, so that the crowd is not affected, which the crowd is filled with farmers. And there's also another arrangement that the farmers have done. They have some sort of a jet spray installed in some of the tractors. So as soon as the canisters land, they spray the jet on them. So these are some of the preparations that the farmers have done. But they have yet to, go and start their first push today. Back to you, Rishika.
All right, so the situation at the moment at the Shambu border, Vishal, we can safely say remains, tense but calm. The farmers going about, their organizational bit, like you said yesterday. Also, there were free langars, and there are kilometer-long tractors, that have been parked. So, behind the barricades where Vishal is, we actually have that drone shot. If we can just put that back on air, where you can see kilometer-long lines of tractors that have been parked. The reason this visual is extremely important is because it shows the preparation with which the farmers have come. For all viewers wondering, is this a one-day agitation, a two-day agitation? From the looks of it, remember the protest went on for a year last time. So, is the agitation 2.0 also in a certain sense geared for the long haul? It certainly appears to be so, unless, of course, there is some breakthrough between the government and the farmers over the MSP issue. So those are visuals from Shambu which are important. Thanks, Vishal, for joining us with that update. We're going to keep coming back to you. Stay safe, because remember yesterday there were lots of reports of farmers being injured, tear gas being lobbed, etc. But what's the situation at the Singhu border? This is a key border which connects Delhi with Haryana. This is the border that you have to cross essentially if you're on the Delhi-Chandigarh highway. So it's a very busy border, and Vedant is joining us live now from the Singhu border. Vedant, what is the scene at Singhu border? Both sides of the border have been barricaded. We know why this is happening. We know farmers have gathered there. But what's really the plight of the common man? I mean, this is a very busy connection coming into Delhi.
Absolutely, Rishika. As you said, farmers are here for the long haul, come what may. And look at the kind of preparations underway here. As you said, this is usually a very busy border. This is a key national highway that connects Delhi to Haryana. But preparations currently underway to make a, sort of erect a permanent wall here. And these preparations have been going on since last night. Absolutely unprecedented here. And as you said, both sides of the Singhu border have been completely blocked. This is a 3-kilometer stretch that has been completely blocked, and the Haryana police is constantly rerouting traffic. So if you want to go to Delhi from Haryana, you essentially have to take a detour. And look at the number of police personnel who are camping here at the moment. You have rapid action forces deployed. You have police personnel deployed here as well. And a lot of daily wage laborers who come from Haryana to the national capital, they usually take this route, and we'll try and speak to them as well. But they're on the other side of the border. This has, it's a very difficult task to actually cross this border as well, because hectic preparations are underway. Because as you said, the farmers, have come in full strength for this long agitation, which is why the Delhi police is actually using this time to make sure that this entire stretch of the border road, which usually is a very busy border road, is turned into a fortress. I mean, the unprecedented scenes are layers and layers of barricades, dividers, cement blocks, barbed wires here ahead of the farmers' march. In fact, they are also equipped with each and every police personnel here is actually equipped with tear gas canisters. And yesterday there was a briefing as well, Rishika, where these personnel were told to be ready with tear gas canisters the moment the moment the farmers actually cross the Shambu border, because their sense is that if they cross the Shambu border, then crossing the Singhu border is not a very big task for them. Constantly these mock drills are being held here as well. There you can see those tear gas canisters. Each and every personnel here is equipped with those. And this entire road has been blocked. Now, you were asking about the plight of the common man, Rishika, and look at those people here. I don't think I'll be able to reach that side to speak to them, but I will try and show you those people as well, how they have to, cross this road on foot. So this is a 3-kilometer road, and if they need to cross this, they need to take the service lane and walk to the other side. And this is of course an industrial area as well,
right.
Rishika, and small businesses here, all of them telling us that it's quite bad for them because it's their businesses have
in
certainly
fact,
been hurt because of the kind of preparations here at the
It'll
Singhu
also
border.
be interesting if subsequently you could tell us what's the traffic situation as well, because what one understands is with the main highway being completely sealed off from both sides, there are several alternate routes and traffic diversions, resulting in people going off-roading all over the place and taking hours actually to enter Delhi. So, it's really interesting to see how this is impacting the common man as well. And as you can see from that report that Vedant has just shown us live, it is a complete fortress, the Singhu border there.